Hello students, welcome back to the class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine at home. Yes, and enjoying the online classes. Yes, so let's start today's class. But first we see that what we learned in the previous class. What about we were learning in previous class? Yes, yesterday we learned about the directions. No? Directions which help us to show the places where they are. Okay. And also I asked there are the four main directions. What are that? Yes, here in the picture you can see that there are the four main directions. Yes, east, west, south and north. But don't get confused by seeing this picture. I'll explain you. What are these again more for? Okay. And also yesterday we saw that on the page number 62, one girl who stood facing towards the north. Yes. And some things are here which we wrote yesterday in which directions they are. No, the well is in which direction to that girl? It is in east side. School is in west side. Tree is in north side and bus stop is in the south side. So that we have written yesterday. No, and also we learned about the boundary. Yes, yesterday we learned about the boundary also. No, yes. Okay, now all of you take out the page number 63. See on the page number 63 here given directions and corners. Yesterday we learned about only the directions. Yes, there are the four main directions. There are the main four directions. Okay, now in this picture you will see that again these are some more directions are given. You will get confused. No, so don't get confused children. These are called the corners. These are our main directions: east, south, west and north. These are our main directions. But these four main directions have four corners also. These are called the sub-directions also. Okay, there are the four main directions and these four main directions have sub-directions. Okay, we call them as corners also. What are those? See, north and east. North and east, in between one corner it is here. Which corner it is? It is called northeast corner. To the north and east, the between corner shows the northeast direction. Okay, next, east to south. East to south, in between one corner is here. What it is called? Southeast. It is called southeast corner. Okay. Now from south to west. South to west. Which direction? Sorry, which corner it is in between? Yes, it is southwest. It is southwest. And from west to north. West to north. In between, which corner it is? It is northwest. Which direction it is? Northwest. So understood children? These I have circled. These are called the main directions. These four are the main directions and some corners which are given in between these four directions are called the corners. They also have names. What is that? Northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. Okay, we can call them as corners or sub-directions also. Now all understood? First you have to see that identify the directions. Yesterday also I told you how to find out the directions. Always we have to, when you have to find the directions, what you have to do? You have to stand. Suppose you are standing here in the middle of this. Suppose this is your classroom or this is your room. Okay, this is your room. You are standing in your house. This is your hall. Suppose this is your hall or it is a classroom. You are standing in the middle of the room. You are standing in the middle of the room. Okay. When you are standing in the middle of the room, you have to face towards the sun. From where the sun rises. మీ ఇంటి ముందు ఎక్కడి నుంచి అయితే సూర్యుడు ఉదయిస్తాడో అక్కడికి మీకు face, you have to face towards the sun. Suppose it is rising from the here in the east area. Always the sun rises from the east, so you have to face towards the east. Okay, now your facing is towards the east. Now these are your two hands. Suppose these are your two hands. This is your left hand, this is your right hand. Always the left hand shows the north and the right hand shows the south, and your back shows the west. Understood everyone? So whenever you find out the directions, you have to just face towards the sun. The remaining directions automatically you will find out. After that, you have to see the corners. North and east between corner is northeast corner. South and east between corner is called southeast corner. South and west between corner is called southwest corner. And west and north between corner is called northwest. So these are the sub directions, or also we can call them as corners. Understood children? These are the four main directions and these four are the sub directions or corners. Everybody understood? Okay, now let's come down. See on the page number 63, one table is given which we have to fill. Okay children? Now how many corners are there? Fill in the table. They asked us how many corners are here. Just let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 corners. Now let's start writing. The east and the south. Where the east? Yes, it is here east, and the south. Here it is a south. Between these two directions, which corner it is? Yes, it is southeast. So here we have to write in this box S-O-U-T-H, south, E-A-S-T, east, southeast. So between these two directions, which corner is here? Southeast corner. Okay. Next, the south and the west. Where is the south? See the directions map here. South and the west. In this south and west, between which corner it is here? Yes, southwest. So here we have to write S-O-U-T-H, south, W-E-S-T, west. Southwest corner. Okay, understood children? Next, which corner we are going to find out? The west and the north. Where is the west? Yes, it is here, west and the north. Between these two directions, which corner is given here? Yes, it is northwest. So here we have to write northwest, N-O-R-T-H, north, W-E-S-T, west, northwest corner, which is in between the north and the west. And at last, north and the east. Where is the north? Yes, it is here, north and the east. Between these two directions, which corner is here given? Yes, it is northeast corner. So here in the last we have to fill N-O-R-T-H, north, E-A-S-T, east. So all understood children? These corners are given in the between of the four directions. Yes, the east and the south corner is southeast. South to the west direction between corner is southwest corner. The west and the north, the between corner is northwest, and the north and the east, the between corner is northeast. Understood children, everybody? So these are the four main directions and these are the corners which are in the between of the four directions. Understood? Now go to the next page. All of you come to the next page. Page number 64. Now see here on the page number 64, what is given? Point number 6.3. How to draw a map. Now you will also get confused. How to draw a map means how you will draw the map. If I tell you to draw your house map or your classroom map, will you able to draw that? No. So to learn that, we are going to see how to draw the map. Okay. Now see here, one day teacher showed some maps in the class. See, one teacher showed the many maps into their class. On seeing them, one of the girl, Kasturi, what is her name? Kasturi. She asked her teacher, how are the maps are drawn, madam? Because she does not know how to draw the maps, so she asked her teacher, how to draw the maps, ma'am? Then her madam said, how it is possible to show vast places on a small paper? Have you seen, children? Whenever we construct a house, whatever, when we start the construction, before that the maps are drawn by the engineers. Yes, here this girl is thinking that the vast places, the big places, how we can show on the small paper, drawing a map. She asked curiously to her teacher. To know that, let's draw the map of our classroom. Bring meter scale and some matchsticks, said teacher. Then teacher advised her, it is possible. I will show you how to draw the map. For that you have to bring the scale and some matchsticks. Let's see how they are going to draw the map. You all want to know about that? Yes? Okay, now we'll see how to draw the map. All are ready? Okay? Now see here, measurements and classroom. Here this Kasturi is going to draw the map of their classroom. How she is drawing that? Let's see. Teacher asked them to measure the length and the breadth of the room. Here teacher asked Kasturi and other student to measure the length of the classroom, length and width of the classroom. Kasturi and her friends measure the wall on the north side. Okay, see here the map is given. Always just you keep it in the mind that north side we have to show always in the upper part. Okay, wherever you stand, first you have to show the north side towards up. Okay, so here they started to measure the length and the width of the classroom, and they were saying to their teacher, see, its length was 6 meters. Kasturi and her friends measured the wall on the north. So here, from here to here, they start this north portion, they start measuring, and they got how much? 6 meters. From here to here, they got the measurement of this wall is 6 meters. Then their teacher told 1 meter is equal to 1 matchstick. Okay, 1 meter means here just they are taking small matchsticks to draw just a map on the paper. 1 meter means 100 centimeters. Yes, and that cannot be drawn on one small paper. So here they thought that 1 matchstick is about to 1 meter. Okay, they used the small matchsticks which are about to 1 meter. So they pasted. To show the northern wall, the teacher asked them to take 1 matchsticks for 1 meter length. Here they were thinking that this 1 matchstick is about to 1 meter. Okay. Then their teacher told them, arrange these matchsticks 6 meters. Then these girls, these children, they went and on the paper they put it down like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this north wall is 6 meter length they measured. So from here to here they placed how many matchsticks here? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means 6 meters. Okay. Next, similarly they measured the wall on the east to be 9 meters. Same, how they measured this north wall? Similarly as it is, they measured from here to here this east wall also. How much it measured? Yes, it is about 9 meters. Now they arranged again, they placed 9 matchsticks on the east side on the paper. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 matchsticks they placed on the paper to the east side. Starting from where the last matchsticks ended, towards the east. So from starting, they started from here where the north wall matchstick have completed. From there to here they placed all the matchsticks about 9 meters, and south part also, west part also they have kept the same 9 opposite parts. Here 6 and 6 opposite part they have placed the all matchsticks here. Okay. Here's one point is given. Usually when we draw maps on a paper, the north should face upward. Whenever, suppose this is our paper, okay, this is our paper. If we are going to draw the map, first we have to show the north side. Always it should be upward, means here. We have to give the place first to the upper part, means this north side. Then remaining here east, south and west. Okay, then the rest is measured as 6 meters on the south and 9 meters on the west. So this rest of these two directions also they have placed the matchsticks on the south side 6 meters and the west side 9 meters. The pupils placed the matchsticks similarly. So all the students they placed the matchsticks similarly as it is. Then they drew a line. Just they have not pasted this, just they placed down here on the paper this matchsticks, and beside of that they used one scale and they drew the line like this. They drew the line, okay, along the matchsticks with a chalk. So with chalk piece along this matchsticks they draw the lines like this of the 4 sides. Now they removed the matchsticks. After that they removed all these matchsticks. The classroom map is ready. So here Kasturi's doubt was cleared. Yes, because she does not know how to draw a map. There are the places are very big, that big place. So these big places she does not know how to show on the map. She was in the doubt, she get confused, and here her confusion is gone because her teacher helped her to draw a map of their classroom. Here she learned that how to draw the map on a small paper to show the big places also. Understood? What is a map? Map is a drawing of large areas on a paper showing directions and scale. So what is a map? It is a drawing of large areas on a paper showing directions and scales. You have seen how the pupils have drawn the map of their classroom. Here above just now we saw that how the students have drawn the map of their classroom with the matchsticks. Yes, instead of meter you take as it is centimeter and draw the lines directly without using matchsticks on a chart. So here also they are advising us to draw our classroom map, but here without using the matchsticks, we have to take scale, and that scale 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, we have to think it, and like that we have to draw our classroom map. Okay, so till here everybody understood? Now let's come to the page number 65. Okay, see here on the page number 65 what is given. See, on every page we have different pictures, no? Now on this page we are going to learn about the village, means village map. How to draw the village map in a paper, that we will learn. Now see, now you know about directions and corners. Yes children, everybody understood no directions and corners? There are the main 4 directions, and between them 4 are the corners: northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. Yes, all understood. Similarly, we can identify what are there in different directions, corners of a village and area. After learning this all directions, now easily we can identify that what are the different places are there in the village, in which directions, in which corners. Understood? Thus its location can be identified. Places that limit the village in different directions are called boundaries. See, the places that shows the villages in different directions are called the boundaries of the village. Directions and corners help in identifying where the roads, buildings, school, post office, bus stand, fields and lakes are in the village. See, with the help of the directions and the corners, we can identify where are the roads, buildings, school, post office, bus stand, fields and the lakes are in the village. So with the help of what? Yes, with the help of directions and corners, we can find out all these places in a village. Similarly, if you know the directions and corners, you can identify any place by reach anybody's house. If you know children all these 4 directions and their 4 corners, you will not get confused at any time. If you want to go to your friend's house, you can go easily because you know now what are the directions and the corners. Now look at the map given below. Tell what are there in the village and where they are. See here children, one more picture is given on this page. See this. Now you will also get confused here again, no? What is given? It is like looking like a village. Yes, but it is a village only. Here we cannot draw as it is houses, trees and all, no? To showing in the map, there are such symbols which are used in a map to show the places. Okay. Now you will see here also they have given 4 directions: north, east, south and west, main directions. Okay. Again, what you can see here, these all squares, triangles. Why these squares and triangles are given? What is meant by this square? Square means here it is given. It represents in a map Pakka house. Okay. What is this triangle then? Triangle shows the hut. Triangle means it is a hut. Then these 2 circles. What are these 2 circles? Yes, it is a symbol of well. What is the symbol of this? Well. Next, what is here? Small lines are given here. What are these? What is in a map? It shows the what? Where it is? Yes, it is here. It is lake. It shows the lake in a map. Next, see here. It is looking like a house and it has one flag. It means what it is? Just see where it is. Yes, it is here. Yes, it shows the temple in the map. Okay. Now here see in one box yes is given. Yes means what? Yes means school. Here P means post office. and one more letter is here given. What it is? D. D means dispensary. Dispensary means medical. We forgot again. Something is here. What is small dots are given here? What is the meaning of these dots? Yes, is here given. These dots means fields. Yes. And these lines are given like step by step. What are these? These are hills. And again we forgot one more thing in the map. What is that? Yes, this. What it is? By seeing only we can say this is the hand pump. Where it is? It is not given in this, but it is a hand pump. Yes, children, all understood. So when we draw the map, directly we cannot draw the houses or school picture, medical shop, post office. So there are some symbols which are used to draw the maps. Okay, children. So till here I hope you all understood the lesson. You have to read the lesson and also underline the difficult words which you feel are difficult. Read them and learn. But don't forget to read the lesson. Okay.